Samurai was just something that happened on the first show I did. And John and I got along doing it very well because, well, I loved listening to his fake Japanese and responding to it as though I knew what he was talking about. That was the trick of that. And that was always good. But I'm sure anyone would have done it. In fact, he did the Samurai in a very early show, Samurai Bellboy. But I don't think all the cutting and screaming and suicide bits were involved in it. And then it was a formula. And I would call Alan Zweibel and say, let's do a Samurai. Lorne says I was the first to suggest repeating bits. I don't think I was, because it's a staple of comedy in the history of television. But I'll take credit for it if he wants me to. And I said, well, let's do a Samurai about, and then one of us would say, a stockbroker or an ophthalmologist or something. So I guess I think I did them 10. I think we did 10 of them. On Samurai Stockbroker, which was a particularly interesting show because I think it was Chevy's last show. The band, we were in Brooklyn because we'd been closed out of our studio in New York for some other event, political probably. And the band I think it was the band, but maybe it was the Grateful Dead. Anyway, it was
the band.
It was the band.
I watched it last night.
So the band was there, and I liked the material a lot on that show. At least I think I did. Anyway, I stepped too close. I took a step forward when I should have not done anything on the set, and John swung his samurai sword and took a piece out of my forehead. Then I had to jump through a fake wall out the window because it was a stockbroker, and to kill to fall to my death. But I didn't hit the wall quite right, so I ripped up my pants and my leg. There was a lot of blood on the set. It was very interesting. I don't know what the audience thought was happening, the audience that was in the room. And then somebody said, is there a doctor here? And a guy in the audience said, yes, I'm John Belushi's doctor. I said, yeah, nice. Like, he needs a doctor. I'm cut to shreds. So he patched me up during the commercial. And there was a nice 2 or 3 minute lag because it went to a commercial and then to update, in which Chevy was smart enough and funny enough to include the news of my being cut into the news. And he also put some bandages on himself, which led everyone else. By the end of the show, everyone was bandaged. It was very good. But while John's doctor was not sewing me, but putting a clamp of some kind on this, John was saying to Lorne, I think I know Buck's sketches pretty well. I can do them.
He wanted a shot.
He's not only going to dismantle me, he's going to take all my pieces. But that was the story of that. Then I thought, oh my God, if my mother is watching, I better send her a telegram or call her or something and tell her I'm okay.